Who is Habakkuk? What is he doing? I'm here to explain to you, without the theatrics. It's time to start moving on to the next generation. The next generation needs a lot of help, because they're not going to get it the way they're getting it. Because we're living in repeated history that is not going to change. You need somebody that you can listen to that's telling you something that makes sense. The government, our new president who's elected, governments aren't doing the will of the people anymore. They've done much of it in the past, but it's been corrupted. The newer generations all need to know that you need help. But who is Habakkuk? It's a prophet. I feel this guy. I've had dreams of this guy. He is researching the guy who was a man of God in the wrath of Babylon to conquer the intelligent corruption. That is the modern day version of what it is. I'm saying that I am this guy. I feel this guy. Since April of the year 2008, this year, with interpretation of dreams that were coming true. How did he come out? He came about with dreams that were going on that disturbed him. They were coming true for me in reality at first in 2000. They were first coming true in November and December of 2006. Then time went by until November and December of 2007. I only thought of these dreams and never realized anything about them. More stranger than the dreams I've ever had in my real lifetime. Something's unusual in the last 2 months of 2006 and 2007. And now here we are, 2008. It's November. Habakkuk is a written prophet. Basically, you can find him in any computer just by looking up the name and the spelling. How I came across him was very unusual, because it didn't come until after what was going on with me. I never even realized who this guy was and what it had to do with today and what's going on. It's difficult to explain how I found to realize it. My own thoughts came to me in a very unusual way. In a main dream, I had several dreams in 2006. Main dream, for unknown reason, I continue to struggle with in my own mind, and I know will always stay there. I say to you, all of us have had a dream of some kind. And in your dream, a strange way you have seen in reality, saying you saw it in a dream. Once tonight, send me a comment, I'll hear about it. In other words, dreams that you swore you saw something in a dream came true in reality, real time. How many of you can say that I dreamed at all of what they're doing? If I had not known of any history of Babylon or society of the future for our gain, a society that ideals weren't fully respected, that they are the best ideas we have developed in a future time. It's a feeling of completion. Moral and immoral sins that were said of Babylon were not so, as it has been exaggerated. The law was stiff, and it was righteous, giving the righteous people life, without stupidity and death and extortion. Do you not? The law has been corrupted. It is the law by the people, majority law, it is not. It is said that the laws were made by governments that were not chosen by the majority people, which is what has happened. Hence the constitutions are corrupt and their amendments. The amendments to the constitutions are corrupt. Original constitutions have allowed validity, the balance, the people that have chosen were the people. But once you start messing with it, adding on and changing it, it's not the people's will. And that is can be agreed. So I'm hereby putting my own law ideals to ratify the change. We are not destroying the Constitution, but it needs revised and changed. This is agreeable? By majority, yes. I am hereby putting up my law ideals to ratify the change that is real, that government is not doing for us. We are going to have a drop in a branch of government. We got the executive, judicial, and legislative. You investigate within all three. Legislative makes the laws, comes up with that. Legislative the ideals, comes up with the ideals. And the judicial executes, the ordinance executes, and so on. The action is debates and balance. The executive branch, we don't need it. We should rename the executive branch the warmonger branch. War is wanting to fight an enemy which was created by the one who is wanting war. And is financed by the real enemies of the banking system. Men in control of the banks are the enemy of today. And will always now be enemy forever. Because it is the root of all evil, the money that is causing all the war that has ever happened. The financing of wars is coming from the banks. And most importantly, the bigger the banks, the ones that are tall buildings, and the tallest ones in the cities, you ever go to the city. And the Federal Reserve Bank, which is added on the U.S., has complete control of all the money. But you've got to understand the banking system. Understand like they have control of how you can change it. I'm going to be releasing many videos. This is the last part which it began happening to me on new moon in November just last week this year. I had some kind of intuition and thought that caused me to write 30 pages on the banking system. Just last week, I had not thought of this prophecy listed as well as the guy's theory of backing is listed in the prophecy. One part that I didn't think about, but yet all the things that it says that he has said and done, I am doing it. Unconsciously. This is the banking system. Lending, borrowing, assets, collateral, equity, interest rates, credit scoring. I'm going to explain to you why you do not need a middleman in your life. The banks are the owner. It is the banks I'm going to reveal as the wisdom behind the curtain of the corrupted society. And you need to see your way out of it. Just like stock markets are a middleman gambling on what? On what the profits and gains of other companies, other people's money, profiting on other people's money. Is that fair type of job? Fair kind of career, even to say? I'm going to be releasing many videos on this subject as to inform in the future if you desire to independence and freedom. You will use your bank only for storage of the savings, getting money that is on credit and bonds. Debt is your slave if you can.
So tune in, and here come the videos.